everyone, welcome back to Plum Mashables. So it's time for my monthly decoration. So if you want to see where all this beautiful paper came from and how I put this one together, then just keep on watching. Alrighty, so obviously we're in January, which means it's summer here in Australia. So I want to do something big, bright and summery. Well, bright and summery. Not sure if it's big. So I'm jumping into my Flow book for paper lovers. If you have already seen the walkthrough of this, then you will know that there's a lot of nice summery sort of stuff in here. If you haven't, I'll link it down below so you can go and check it out. So I'm just grabbing this page here. This is one of my favorite things about the Flow books. They come out so easily. So I'm just grabbing this piece here with all of the swimming girls. I just think it's going to look really cool if you do it across the top and across the bottom. So what I'm going to do, and I definitely want to go, oh, do I want to go that way? I don't know yet, haven't decided. I'll probably go that way. So I'm going to start off with sticking. Why is my glue tape stuck to the bottom of my tin? No idea. So I'm going to start off by sticking these on the top, and I will go the right way. It makes no sense, but you guys get the point. I'll go the short ways so that I don't waste quite so much paper. I'm going straight over the top of the, actually, do you know what would look really cool? That would look really cool wavy, and I think that would actually suit really nicely. So I'm just going to grab my We Are Memory Keepers trimmer, so just hold on one sec. Alright, so I've just grabbed it out of my bottom drawer. Ryan's now officially grumpy at me. He doesn't like it when I go into the drawers. So I'm just going to cut and use the little waves. This still doesn't 100% work for me, but it works most, like for this sort of stuff where it doesn't matter if I do waste a little bit, it's not the worst thing. So I'm just going to sort of do it so I've got a little bit of room. So if I do mess up the cut, it's okay. And I don't know why, but coming down towards me with this at the bottom seems to work better as well. So I'm just making sure that's straight-ish. I am still pushing really hard though. I find if I push hard, I get a better result. And even then I'm still not quite there, but it's alright. So we'll start, put that down there. Oh, that looks really cool. Whoops. Okay, well it's already stuck, so we're just going to go with that. And the cool thing is we've already got the wave on the other side. It's just an opposite wave, if that makes any sense. So we can stick that side down as well and then just cut off all of the excess. Okay, before I stick that down, I've just realised I've made a bit of a boo-boo. I want to put the washi tape down first so that this sits over the top. So the washi tape I'm using is some more from the Kmart Pastels 14 pack. I know I've been using this a lot lately, but it just fits in really nicely with everything that I'm trying to do. So I'm just putting that down along the edge. It is going to leave a white space, but that's okay. Okay. Cut off the excess in a second. Just need to put a little bit more tape, glue tape, sorry, there so that sticks again. I'm just making sure we cover up the line, like the line at the top, and then it should be fine. And on the other side, we'll just fix this up before we keep going. So this is the downside I find to Kikki.k monthly inserts. They sometimes don't quite have the same width. So this side's not going to have a white and the other side will. It's got a little bit. I can trim it up. Actually, I might trim it up just because I can. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut off all of the excess after I stick this back down again. Stupid washi tape. Okay. Good thing is you can't tell that I pulled that up, so it looks okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut off all the excess and I'll be back in just a sec. So my washi tape is now on. Ryan's throwing washi tape around. I am going to leave the gap on the side. I know it means it doesn't match, but I think it actually looks a lot nicer. And it's a lot harder, obviously, to put paper back than it is to take paper away. So I'm going to leave that exactly where it is. Down the bottom, I think I'm going to do the girls again, but I'm just going to do a straight, not a wavy. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that, and I'll be back in just a sec. So that's all of that done. Just along the bottom, I just want to add a little bit of washi just to sort of make that a bit nicer. So I'm grabbing this tape from Officeworks. It's just part of their skinny blue washi collection. And I'm just going to cut it in half. Yes, I realise that it's already extremely thin, but I want it to be extra thin. Putting that super thin bit at the bottom. The whole bit on its own just looked a little bit too big or too wide. So I just wanted to make sure it's only a little bit at the bottom. And I'm just doing the same on the other side. I'm so excited for January. It's going to be a very, 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 very busy month, but it's going to be a lot of fun. Now I've got second part of my little trip away, and then I know also that I've got to go to, I think I have to go to Adelaide at the end of the month, and then I've also got other sort of bits and pieces along here as well. So the next thing we're going to do is start writing in some of these bits and pieces. So I'm just grabbing this blue pen. I'm just going to grab a Post-it note, just, yeah, I don't know if that's the right blue. Too dark. I have too many blue pens, I'm aware. Too pale. We'll stick with this one. So I'm just going to go ahead and write in all of the basics that I know are going on, so like birthdays and things like that that are already in here. The other thing I'm really quickly going to do before I do that is I'm just going into my sticker containers, which are right in front of me. I'm just grabbing my one from Cynamin Designs. I'm just grabbing my monthly, or not monthly, my kind of Australian events, because I want to use the Australia Day one on Australia Day. So I'm just going to go ahead and stick all that down and all the writing down, and I'll be back in just a sec. So I've written everything in. I've also put in New Year's Day because I forgot I had that sticker as well. Next thing I'm going to do is put a couple of boxes. Actually, I'm just going to grab these other ones from Anything Planning, and I just want to put the little presents, because I've only got 2 birthdays this month. I'm actually going to use both of them. So I only got 2 in this colour. Well, they're not actually both this colour, but they're pretty close. Actually, I should have used red, just to bring in a bit more of that red. No, they're down now. Put those there. And I just want to grab a couple of these functional boxes. I'm just going to check what else I've got. I'm going to grab this sort of pale blue one. I'm just going to put put that, it's not really the right blue. With these I can almost put it back and it'll be able to be used again. Go with this one instead. No, that's the same blue. And I don't want to use teal. Alright, I'm going to use the red one. Just to bring in a little bit of the red in the bathing suits. So put that there. And then we'll put a red to do on top. I'm going to leave, I'm not going to make it into a flag or anything. I'm just going to leave it square. It's a little bit off the page, but that's okay. Go. Looks a bit off center now, but that's alright. Alright, so now we need to put in January and our days of the week. So I'm just grabbing my sticker planner and some ink. So I'm just grabbing black ink. I just think the black will look better considering we've already got Australia Day there written in black. So I'm gonna grab these ones. I can't remember where they're from. This is why I should write them down. I think these are the ones I bought in my Blitzy haul, which now feels like a very long time ago. So I want to put January on the left hand side and then I want to put 2018 on the right hand side. So I'm just going to ink this up. I'm going to put it right at the top. Perfect. And we'll just do the 2018 on the other side. So just because these stamps are a little bit wider, as in they've got a really big gap around them, I like to do them separate so I can get them a little bit closer together. So because of that, I always work backwards. That way I can make sure that the numbers are exactly where I want them to be. Alright, that looks cool. I like that. I'm just putting them all back on just while I clean these stamps off. So you guys have seen me do this before, but I just use a baby wipe. I just use one that has no fragrance, no alcohol, no anything. And so far my stamps have been doing very well, so I'm pretty happy with using these. And then I'm also going to put the days of the week in. That's going to take me a little minute, so I'm going to go ahead and do that extra super quick and I'll be back in just a sec. Alrighty, so that is all the days of the week. I really love the days of the week. For some strange reason, January is not looking so good to me now that the other ones are in its place, but it's not terrible or anything. So the last couple of things I just want to add, I'm just going back into the book. As you can see, I have put little flags on here so that I knew where all the ones I wanted were, because it was a little hard to find them all. I didn't want to be sitting here scrolling through while, scrolling? God, I've moved on to a other way of doing it already. Didn't want to be flicking through while I should have been talking and making stuff with you guys. So I'm just grabbing also these two stickers and the tag. So the tag is obviously pretty easy. I'm just going to have that sitting off to the side. I can't have it down the side because it's too wide. So it's just going to be a little flippy kind of thing on the side. The stickers though, I don't like that they're round, so I'm actually gonna cut the stickers out a little bit. This is gonna bring a little bit more red into it as well. I definitely should have used the red for the little presents, but it's alright. Hopefully the stamp ink has brought the black in, so that's that one okay. So I'm just gonna put this one just here. No, I'm not. Put it there instead. I always put it on the washi. That's like, that's already been covered, so we don't need to do that. And then we'll get the little swimming girl, and we'll cut her out as well. I'm just going to put her down the bottom. No, I'm not. She doesn't look quite right down the bottom. I'm going to put her right above the to-do. I'm just going to clean up this tag just very quickly. As you can see, I don't have a lot happening in January yet. I don't know 100% on dates and stuff like that, but that'll all get added in reasonably quickly. As soon as I know what they are, I'll put them in. I'm actually going to put the tag on this side. I just think it'll look better. And that's just going to be a bit more of a to-do thing if I do need to do anything else. I do want to leave her on the back though, so I don't want to cover it up. So that is January. I know it looks a little bit blank right now, but it will fill in reasonably quickly. You guys know what January is like. It doesn't sort of seem to fill up until after New Year's, and then everybody starts realizing, oh crap, I have a life, I need to put that back together. So this will fill up really quickly once we sort of get into January proper. So please give this one a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. I think I get a real good summery vibe out of this. The blue's not as blue as I think I would like it to be, which kind of, it's not dulling it down, but it doesn't look as vibrant as I think I thought it was going to. But I do really like the effect of the swimming girls and especially of the waves. I think that looks really cool. Don't forget to be subscribed if you're not already. As you know, I'm actually officially on holidays right now, so these are all pre-filmed. But I will still be putting up videos reasonably regularly. And there will also be vlogs because I'm going to share a bit of my holiday with you. So make sure you are subscribed because they're going to go up just willy-nilly whenever I feel like it, really. So make sure you're subscribed and the notification bell is ticked so that you don't miss anything. Hope you guys have an absolutely fantastic rest of the day, and I will see you again as soon as I can. See you later. Bye.